Welcome to Belly Dance Biz Builders. I'm Orit, dancer, instructor, and proud owner of a thriving belly dance business. In this podcast, I'm giving it to you straight, revealing what it takes to kickstart and grow your dance business for the income you deserve. If you're a seasoned instructor, a passionate performer, or dreaming of turning your love for belly dance into a thriving business, you're in the right place. Tighten up those hip scarves and join me on a ride of truth smacks, tips, and inspiration. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to episode 26 of the Belly Dance Biz Builders podcast. Hi, I'm Orit, your host, and I'm so happy to be here yet again to help you on your journey of dance entrepreneurship. So in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my 25 years and 25 lessons. So guys, in my 25 years as a belly dance and fitness instructor, I've really learned a lot about teaching. And I definitely know that teaching goes far beyond the moves. Teaching is about understanding students' needs. It's finding the tools, using the tools that you already have to create an amazing experience so that students keep coming back for more. Now, isn't that what we want? So, I'm going to go through the 25 lessons that I've learned along the way on how to give students exactly what they want. All right, number one is know who you are. You need to get clear on what kind of instructor you are. Are you all about fun, empowerment, strength, or all about the art? I need you to own it because when you're sure of who you are, your students will too. And please understand that you're going to be attracting exactly those types of students that like who you are. And you want to make sure that you repel the students that don't fit you. Oh, and I learned this the hard way. I've always tried to be everything to everyone, and it's just not possible. Like, as for me, I have a little bit more of like a boot campy kind of style of teaching that doesn't work for everybody, and that's okay. So I'm going to attract those people that really love that type of style. All right, moving on to number two. Make it easy for people to buy from you. Keep it simple for people to sign up and pay for your classes. No one wants to jump through hoops and be looking for this and looking for that. And stop with the cash. Make it easy, cool, and with the least amount of clicks. You know what I found was really easy? A QR code. Have them scan a QR code, leads them right to the registration page. They pay, boom, done. All in one shot. All right, next is number three. Know why your students come. Okay, so people are going to show up for all kinds of reasons. Are they coming for fitness, fun, community? Cool. Understand why they're there so that you can possibly give them what they need within reason while still staying who you are. Like, for example, I have belly dance instructors who come to me and say, oh, I've had 2 people leave my class because they said, I kind of wanted some fitness. I wanted to sweat a little bit more and I didn't get that. Okay. Now, does that mean you need to learn how to teach in a fitness way? No, that's your prerogative. You do you. Some instructors might kick it up a notch, but without losing who they are. So you need to decide. But know why students are coming to you. And the easiest way to know is survey your students or have them fill out an intake form if they're new, so you know why they're coming to the class. All right. Next, number 4 is the first 5 minutes is everything. This sets the tone. What has worked for me is to try to have a commanding presence so that I'm able to bring the energy. I'm able to then welcome everybody because once I have that commanding presence, there's all eyes on me. They've got their listening ears, yeah? I'm able to welcome everybody fully, and I'm able to get them in the zone. Now, if you nail this part, the rest of the class will totally flow. All right, number 5. Hey, it's not about you. Remember, it's their time, not yours. Focus on your students and their experience. Keep the spotlight on them. It's not about how you perform. Okay, number 6. You need to strike a balance and know when to zip it. When I say zip it, is zip the mouth. I like to say less is best. So, talk less, move more. Give instructions, but don't over-explain. That's all I have for you on that one. Number 7, the magic of breakdown and build-up. Look, guys, breaking things down to its absolute root and then building it up to the complete move is like, whoa, magic. It makes everything easier to learn if you do it that way. And plus, they will feel like rock stars when they nail the moves. I see a lot of belly dancers start off with the complete move. Everything, with the shimmy, with the sway, with the arms, everything. How are they going to get it if they're just trying to understand what the root move is? All right, and number 8. Guys, cueing is essential. Look, good cueing keeps the class on track. Cueing helps you introduce the move before the move happens, so this way they're not fumbling over their feet. This way they're not stopping to kind of grasp it. You just announce the next move and boom, you're right there. That is cueing, and that's how you make the class flow, right? And that's how you get the energy up and stay up. All right, number 9, break the moves into blocks. So what I mean by this is teach in small chunks and don't graduate to the next chunk until you've mastered the previous chunk, right? It makes everything easier to remember and it gives the class a natural flow. Plus, it helps students feel like they're mastering something step by step. So I've seen this a lot, to be honest with you, in workshops. And especially in workshops from teachers of origin, where they're going to teach one long phrase, maybe for about, it's like a minute-long phrase, without dividing it into like 2 or maybe even 4 chunks. I was taking this class in California, and the person of origin, the teacher, had the audacity to get mad at the students because they weren't getting it. I just wanted to raise my hand and say, can you just divide it into small chunks and then we can move on? But I couldn't do that, you know. So breaking moves into small blocks is super, super important. All right, number 10. Using the right music, folks, is your backbone. So right now, I'm talking about flow, right? So if you use music that has fluctuating rhythms or speeds, right, or a feel, and if you want to keep that energy at the same level, you've got to choose the right music. I love using music that is nonstop. It keeps my energy up, not necessarily to sweat. It doesn't have to be the focus. It sort of brings everything together. It enables you to have the cueing on point. It enables you to teach in motion. Yeah. It enables you to not talk as much. So that really sums it up. That is the backbone to use the cueing and the flow and the teaching while in motion, all those tools. It helps you bring it all together once the music is right. All right. 11. Read the room. And I'm going to say read the goddamn room. Yeah? Pay attention to the vibe, guys. Look at your students. See if they're tired. Are they disengaged? Switch it up. Are they twirling their hair? Are they standing and leaning toward one hip, right? I see this a lot. Call me a snob. Yep, I am. I am a teaching snob. Gotta read the room. And if you find that your students are bored, switch it up. Number 12, make eye contact. Don't forget, this is a way to connect. By making eye contact with your students, it builds trust. It makes them feel seen and supported. It makes them feel like they're the only person in the room. All right, 13, offer options. That's a no-brainer, right? You'd be surprised. Always give options. Whether someone's a beginner or a pro, having options lets everyone participate and feel successful, right? Also, if you're finding someone is challenged by a move, give them an option to do something different so they still feel like they're part of the class. Okay, number 14, adapt to different learning styles, right? Not everybody learns the same way. Mix it up. Some people need to see it. Some people need to hear it. And some people need to feel it. So keep your teaching flexible. 15, give students wins. Yes? Celebrate their small victories, whether it's nailing a tough move or even just showing up. Let your students know that you are proud of them. Yes? And that they should feel proud of themselves. Okay. 16, make corrections respectful. And I had to learn a lot about this. So help your students without embarrassing them, pretty much, right? I used to do this all the time. I used to use words like no or don't, or that's not it, right? Try to use words like I invite you or hey, try it this way. How does this feel if you do it this way? Cool? Another way to not make a student feel embarrassed is go to them. Maybe don't point them out or possibly make a general comment. Cool? 17, challenge them, but don't overwhelm them. Look, you have to push your students just enough so they feel like they're getting value and they're progressing, right? You want them to grow, but you also don't want them to feel discouraged, right? So try to keep them on their toes, but without stressing them out. Okay, 18. Keep it fresh, folks. You got to mix up your routines, you got to mix up the music, and you got to mix up the moves, all right? Variety keeps your classes exciting, and it keeps your students coming back for more. 19, feedback is everything. Now, I know a lot of people are scared about feedback, but don't. This is the only way you grow. Ask your students for feedback. Yeah, they're going to admire you for it. So ask for feedback and actually listen to it. It's the best way to improve, right? And it shows your students that you definitely care about their experience. Number 20, almost there. Create community. Build a vibe where everyone feels welcome, right? When your class feels like a community, students will come for more than just the workout or the dance class. They're going to come for each other. And guys, did you know this? And I say this a lot in my previous podcast, that people come to your class in the beginning for one reason, but they always stay for a different reason. And why they stay is for the community. Number 21, make your students shine. Yeah, celebrate them. So have performance opportunities. Yeah, have a hafla, have an informal recital, right? Have your students dance for each other, possibly, right? They want to feel like that they're improving and they want to feel like stars, right? Just like you. All right, 22, keep nurturing your students even outside the class. So stay connected, and that means with social media, check-ins, newsletters. Newsletters are super important. Emails, let them know what's coming next week, right? Do a student spotlight. How about share the choreography from the previous week? Share a recipe, yeah? Always stay connected. Number 23, all right, folks, this is the Achilles heel for most instructors. Promote, and promote some more. I can't stress this enough. No one's going to learn about the world's best kept secret if you do not promote yourself. No one is going to pay you if they don't know about you, right? So don't be shy about putting yourself out there. If you believe in what you offer, shout it from the rooftops. Number 24. Consistency, folks, is key. Whether it's through teaching, whether it's with your promotion, you've got to stay consistent. Students need to know that they can count on you to deliver the great experience every time. Students need to know about you. They need to know about you, so stay consistent with your promotion. And lastly, number 25, always keep learning. Guys, we're always students, and always think about yourself as a student. Take workshops, learn new skills, and stay curious. Your growth will inspire your students to keep growing too. All right, folks, I hope this helped. And here's to the next 25 years of learning and giving students what they truly want. Until next episode, go and kick ass.